Hey YouTube. So I got a Honda three-wheeler here. It's a 200 ES Big Red. I didn't pay too much money for it. I mean, it is kind of in rough shape on the fender department. It's kind of chipped every possible place that you can think of, including the front. But I basically bought it as something to have fun with. I noticed it had 3 good tires on it, so that was a good selling factor. I gotta think what else was done to it. Oh, the front and rear wheel bearings were done, which is nice. It has a good battery into it. The motor is a 4-stroke. It could use a carb cleaning and a spark plug, but I already changed the engine oil, and the gas tank is pretty clean on it. Headlight works, tail light works, electric start works. I'll give you a electric start of this 1984. I could use a brake cable. So you turn the key on, make sure it's in neutral, and it starts. Your hand throttle, and then you have your gears over here, your brake over here, and your front brake. And you have your on-off switch, which I really don't use. I use this, and your start button, your lights, your choke, which it never really needs so far. So basically, shift in the first, it's a clutchless shift, so that's in first now. So now we move. So it has 4 gears, kick up, and now we're in neutral. So shut that off. That's a racket, but it's got the rack on the back. Shifts good. I don't really know much about these. I just kind of, one day I wanted one really bad, and I went out and got one. So I'd like to find myself a 250, either M or ES. They're pretty big. They're a lot bigger than these. So I changed the engine oil, and so this is a compression release for all the people who don't want to get their arm torn off when they pull the cord, which these do have extremely high compression. So there's that, and then you take the seat off, and you have your battery and your air filter. It's kind of like it's almost like a coffee cup air filter. It's not really anything like I've seen before. The tank's in pretty good shape on this. Could use a repaint, obviously, but there's really no dents to speak of. Handlebars have been painted black, which sucks, but it's nothing that can't be fixed. But I doubt I'll really do much to this as far as aesthetics go. I'm kind of just gonna ride it because it's fun, it's fast, it's dangerous as hell. You know, I'll find another one if I want to make one nice, but you know, they make repop front fenders. They usually go for about $100, $150. But this front fender is not even that bad. The back, they, I believe, only make or only made the originals. So I think they're about $120 or $50 a fender for real good ones. And then they have a couple, you know, ones on eBay that have just a few stitches like these, and then they're usually 75 bucks. So whatever, I could care less. This is more of just a toy, something nostalgic from my childhood. I grew up on one of these when I was a kid, and I've never flipped one, which is good. But I remember up in Maine hauling ass on one through the trails and stuff like that, so it's kind of fun. The exhaust is a little crappy on this one, but you know, again, this is just kind of a toy. It's nothing really that I'm too concerned about for looks and in feel, but you know, the engine does run really well. I put 10 weight 40 Pennzoil in it. So I guess that's it. If you have any questions, I don't really know the answer, so don't ask. I'm just kidding, but I really don't know much about these things as a whole. This is my first one ever, and I've only ever seen one other. So that's it for this video.